Welcome to Immunobytes. My name is Dr. Jimmy Gutman. Well, this week my email box has been flooded with the same question over and over. What about this article that just came out saying that multivitamins are dangerous for your health? Is this true? Well, let's start off by actually getting a hold of the original paper and seeing what it says. Well, the paper reads, Dietary Supplements and Mortality Rate in Older Women, the Iowa Women's Health Study. That's the original title. It's pretty innocuous. This is what showed up in the media. Vitamins may increase death risk in older women. That's from USA Today. Or better still, your multivitamin may be killing you. That's from Shape magazine. Man, oh man, talk about responsible reporting. Well, I'm in a rather unique position. I'm a doctor who spent a quarter of a century in academic medicine, and now I'm very much involved in natural products and their scientific research. So that gives me some insight into both sides of the debate. Well, let me start off by saying I don't believe that just because something is natural means that it's safe or that it's good for you, that it poses no harm. This is absolutely not true. Let me also say that because a little bit of a substance is good for you, it doesn't mean that 10 times more of that substance is going to be even better for you. One man's medicine is another man's poison. This is one of the basic tenets of toxicology. Let's get back to the study. First of all, this was not an experimental study. It was what we call an observational study. And any scientist or researcher is going to tell you that this has great limitations in what you can conclude at the end. But what the researchers did was send out 3 questionnaires over a 17-year period to older women living in Iowa, asking them about the use of their supplements. And then they studied their death rates. And what they found, after playing with the numbers a little bit, is that certain supplements were correlated with earlier death. It seemed that one of the worst supplements they looked at was iron, which was about a 4% increase in mortality. Iron? Let's not even talk about the pros and cons of iron. Let's just ask the question, which women are most likely to be taking an iron supplement? The answer is women who are already anemic, women who are losing blood through their uterus for whatever lesions, who are leaking blood through their intestines for lesions, whether they're malignant or benign, women with anemia of chronic disease. These are women who are already at risk for dying early. Who knows, in a properly designed study, maybe the iron supplementation would have decreased their mortality. However, the study also found that the women who were taking calcium supplements stood a much better chance of surviving longer. Well, hold on. Wasn't it just a couple months ago that another major journal came out with an observational study saying that older women taking calcium supplementations stood a higher chance of cardiovascular death? Which one are you supposed to believe? Which one is true? The answer is that you never base any major decisions on one study, especially an observational study. What you need to do is look at the wealth and the breadth of medical literature, take it as a whole. Papers are always changing in one direction or the other, opinions change. You need to look at everything with a critical eye and make an intelligent decision. Getting your news about breakthroughs in science from the media, from newspapers, from TV, you could do better than that. So keep tuned and see you next week. To help.